Okay, so let's make a box plot. A box plot, or box and whisker plot, uses a number line to show the distribution of a set of data by using the median, the quartiles, and the minimum and maximum values. A box is drawn around the quartile values, and the whiskers extend from each quartile to the minimum and maximum values. The median is marked with a vertical line. So that sounds like a lot, but it's really pretty easy, and the best way is just to do one. Okay, we have a set of data numbers, a set of data, and this one I think we already did. Yeah, this was our example B when we were finding the quartiles. So the first thing you have to do with any set of data is to order it from least to greatest and find your quartiles, and we've already done this one. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a box. And the box goes from the quartile 1 value, Q1, to the quartile 3, the third quartile, Q3. So you're not going to do it on the number line itself, you're going to do it a little bit above the number line. And you're going to draw the box. So here's our 53. This is our Q1. Here's our 91. So this is our Q3. Then we want to draw our Q2. We want to put this 87, and it's going to be inside the box because it's the median of all of the data, the middle number. We're going to draw a vertical line inside the box at our Q2, at our 87. So here's 87, we just draw a vertical line. This is our median, or our Q2. Q2 median. And then you're ready to draw your whiskers. And the whiskers identify the minimum, or the smallest number in your data set, and the largest number in your data set. Okay, so we're first going to draw the whisker for the 37 for the minimum. We put a dot at 37 and then just draw a horizontal line to the right side of the box. This is our minimum. I'm going to abbreviate it. You're going to do the same thing for your right whisker for the maximum value. The maximum value is 97. So we're going to draw a dot at 97. And then we draw our whisker line to the right side of our box. And that's all there is to making a box plot, or a box and whisker plot. Those 5 data components are what you need to make your box. You need to, or your plot. You need to know the minimum and the maximum values. This was the maximum over here. And you need to know your quartiles, quartile 1, quartile 2, which is the median, and quartile 3. Let's do another one. Okay, here's our data set. First thing you want to do is order them from least to greatest. 9, 13, 19, 16, 14, and 19. You can see that the smallest number is going to be your 9. The largest number is your 19. Once you have them in order, you find your quartiles. Okay, so here we go. You know what? I actually want to do that with you. Here we have 9. Our next smallest number is 13. Then we have a 14, a 16, and 2 19s. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is find the median of our data set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. So when I divide 6 into half, I get 3. That means there's going to be 3 pieces of data in the lower half. So I'm going to box those 3. And then I'm going to box the 3 pieces of data that are in the upper half. So the lower half, the upper half. Do you see the median? There is no number in between the lower half and the upper half, so we have to find it. 14, what's halfway between 14 and 16? Hopefully you can recognize it as 15. This is your median, or your Q2. If not, just add them up. 14 plus 16 equals 30, and then divide 30 by 2, and you get 15. You get the same answer. So this is our Q2. Now we need to find Q1 and Q3. Q1 is the median, or the middle number inside this box, and we can easily see that it's 13. So this is our Q1. Our Q3 is the middle number in the upper box, which is 19. This is our Q3. Now, we're going to use the Q1 and the Q3 to make our box. So we need to draw a box from 13 to 19, and it's going to look like this. Here's the 13, here's the 19, here's our box. This is the Q1, and this is the Q3. See how the Q2 is in the middle, or the median is in the middle? That's what we have to do with our box. We have to put a line at the 15 to represent the median, or Q2. So I'm going to go ahead and write median, which is the same as Q2. That's this vertical line. And it looks like I kind of messed up here, so let me take that line off, because that wasn't straight in the center, was it? Let me draw another line. It should be at 15. So it should be right there. Okay, that looks better. Sorry about that. And now you're ready to draw your whiskers. Whiskers are the minimum and the maximum values. What is the minimum value of our data set? It's 9. So we draw a whisker from Q1 to the 9. It's going to look like that. And then we're going to do the same thing with the maximum value. Our maximum value is 19, so we need to draw a whisker from 19. But looky here. 19 is also the value of your Q3, isn't it? You're going to have that sometimes where you're not going to have an actual line with for the whisker. Instead, you just put a dot there. So if there is no whisker, if your maximum or the minimum value is the same as your quartile 1 or quartile 3, then you just place a dot. And that recognizes that this is the maximum value. And that's all there is to drawing a box and whisker plot, or a box plot.